Over here on this project is another brainless little project I'm going to start on. And all I'm really gonna do is solder these three together. Two LEDs and a resistor. It's for an AC project. So I'm putting the LEDs back to back. So one LED will be lit at a time. The one LED's forward voltage will kind of protect the reverse of the other one from what might be too much voltage for it. I'm somewhere in my head I'm thinking their system was 15 volts. This is my parents' little garden lights going around their house. My brother remembers it as 12 volts. And I kind of remember it as being 12 volts, but really 15 on the transformer itself. At any rate, I kind of geared it around 15. I figured a little dimmer isn't going to hurt. In fact, I'm worried about it being too bright, but I'm going to experiment, make about 4 of these bulbs for their lights, see how they work. I'm going to be back there on Christmas. I'll be there on Thanksgiving and then again on Christmas, so I can always come back with maybe some different solutions. My mother really likes their little garden lights in front because, and they're such unreliable junk. You know, the bulbs burn out all the time or they get kicked or whatever. So I'm going to LED a few of them. Anyway, these ones I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make them into straw head LEDs by grinding the tips off to try to get more deflection out of them. And I'll show you what they look like ground and unground. And here's the effect of doing that. You can see the two LEDs on the right that have had their domes ground off, straw-hatted, so to speak, no longer focus. They give off a much more diffuse light than the focused one with the lens basically in front. In this case I want diffuse light. I'm going to make one up with the undiffused normal and then 3 diffused ones. They're going to be in pairs, of course, with resistors. And I'll see how they work. And I tested the 4 pairs and they all work. So try them out in action and see how they do. But this is roughly, well, 12.5 volts. They may see as much as 15. And there it is. I could have bought pre-made bulbs, probably the 12 volt DC. I'm thinking might have worked in this application. It is 12 volts, not 15 volts. And most of the pre-made ones actually have a rectifier in them. Bridge rectifier, full bridge rectifier. So probably the pre-made ones would work. These work, but they're aiming the wrong way because they aim to the black dome. So I've got to change the direction of these LEDs. I want the two LEDs to stay close together so that they don't get a 60 hertz flicker, which you won't see anyway, but you know. Anyway, it works. It needs some tune-ups, and there might be a simpler way to go about this project. This is an automotive type bulb. Has the same kind of socket though as my garden lamps did. At least that would be compatible. My project with the ones I handmade were kind of a fail. I'm wondering if I could put these intended for 12 volt DC usage into 12 volt AC usage. Many of them do have a full wave bridge rectifier built into them. So they should be able to take the 12 volt AC. Of course, you got to multiply that by 1.4, but still, you think they'd be able to handle that. They're at all durable for a very short period of time. So that might be a possibility. I got the sample from JAT. I'm not going to. I wasn't about to try it in the socket because I was worried about frying the sample here. I'm going to have to get some more from my cars, some more powerful ones. Oops, there goes the focus again. See you later.